Well, joining us now is writer and broadcaster Saima Mir. It's interesting, I think, for those who aren't Muslim to realise, first of all, that Ramadan goes with a religious calendar, and so it's always at a slightly different time of year, isn't it? And, of course, the impact, when it falls in the months with longer days, it has a big impact on how people cope.
It has a massive impact on how people cope. So Ramadan follows the lunar calendar, so every year it's 10 days earlier than the previous year. So this year they're so long, they're about 18 hours long.
My goodness.
So your fast starts at sunrise and then ends at sunset. And if you imagine you're going without food, without water all day, it's really tough. You're dehydrated.
And so while the rest of us are, oh, brilliant, it's going to be really hot today, we're all excited about it, actually you must be groaning, you know, oh, God,
totally.
Please, no.
Totally, and also, I mean, if you're a caffeine addict like I am, I love tea, I love coffee. Imagine the first 3 days of Ramadan without any caffeine. It's so hard.
But there are, I suppose, for children don't have to take part, do they? But like we heard in the little film there, a lot of young people do want to take part because they want to sort of grow up and be part of the family sort of culture, I guess, of what's going on. But it is hard for them, isn't it? Because they've got to concentrate at school. And we always hear without breakfast, kids don't concentrate and then they fall asleep in the afternoon. You know, so how are they coping at school, children?
Well, a lot of schools across the country have banned banned fasting.
Have they?
Which is actually a good idea because it's not obligatory. There's certain people who don't have to fast. So if you're a child, if you're ill...
And you're not, are you, at the moment?
No, I'm nursing. So I had a baby. So I sort of get out of Ramadan free card if you're ill.
You're parading your baby around here. Got a baby. Got a baby.
Totally got a baby. No need to fast. And so I don't have to fast. But what happens is I've missed out on that great spiritual connection that we get with each other. Yeah, and that sort of getting together and breaking a fast.
So what actually happens, so because the supermarkets, I mean, I've noticed this. We used to do all our sort of Indian food shopping at specialist shops, you know, in Southall or in, you know, particular quite Asian areas, if you like, where those businesses are. But now, really, honestly, your local Tesco, Sainsbury's, whatever it might be, do everything, don't they? And that's why they're saying they've made £100 million during this Ramadan. I know it's not about material things, it's about the complete opposite is Ramadan, but actually, economically, it helps the supermarkets.
It's brilliant. I mean, what they've done is they've really embraced diversity. And, you know, this thing is paid lip service to all the time. But in business terms, it makes sense.
Yeah.
So in Bradford, where I grew up, the local supermarket has this massive, like you're saying, this big world food section. It's amazing. So when you're a Muslim and you're looking at media and you're reading all this negativity about extremism and grooming and all this, suddenly you go into your supermarket and they're embracing you. And yeah, it's materialistic and they're making money out of you, but it's nice. It's a bit like your own form of Christmas, really.
Yeah,
and they say,
it's true. They make money out of everybody, don't they? So it's nice that it's including everyone now.
Yeah, why not make me
By
feel
August,
included?
there will be Christmas decorations in the supermarket.
I think there's probably some on sale already.
I think you're probably right. Well, that's lovely. Well, good luck with carrying on with your baby. And will you do you think you'll do it next year? I mean, is that your...
I hope I'll have another baby next year.
Let's see. You can't keep having babies to avoid it. That's really funny. OK, thank you so much. Nice to talk to you this morning.
Thank you so much indeed.
On us.
Now, Glastonbury is well underway this morning, even though I don't think the first acts are on, are they, till later? But people have been camping already for days. Over 100,000 festival goers are waking up this morning ready to see some of the biggest names in music.
And it is the world's biggest pop festival, spread over 1,000 acres, the size of a small city like York. There are 10 sound stages and 81 smaller stages and venues, and 100 food stalls, which doesn't seem like enough to me. Anyway, and 11 million litres of water will ensure no one goes hungry or thirsty.
There'll be 34